You do the honors.
ADE. ADE 2021.
Another event we were able to do.
Even though we didn't really plan on doing it, because everybody thought we probably can't do it. And then suddenly 2 weeks before ADE, governments decided, hey, you can still do it, but only during the day. So there was still dancing going on everywhere. And suddenly everybody had to rush to still put on an event.
Mm.
And then we got the opportunity to do it right here.
SISSI's,
who opened up a couple of months before that only.
Right.
And then we got the opportunity to do an event, again, 12 hours.
12-hour curation. It seems to be
a thing.
A signature thing.
So yeah, it was 2 weeks of hard work before the event started. And I think we got a really nice day together.
Yeah, and this also provided us with the opportunity to curate bands and producers. Maybe producers is a better way of vocalizing this, because you know, with Amarta we had the bands, with Maxi Radio we had the DJs going on. All that stuff is happening online with what we're doing online. But this, I feel like we were able to highlight the producers a bit more. So yeah, we had Odaira on, your homeboy.
All the way from Enschede.
From Enschede. Then we had also, so the idea, let's rewind a bit. The idea behind it was to bring whatever we were doing online to life here.
Called it a walk-in magazine.
A walk-in magazine. So in addition to the performances, we also had Leroy, who was just here, do a lecture, kind of. And this, I think this was like the preparatory thing that he did for
Come Into Knowledge.
For Come Into Knowledge.
It was.
And he dissected
Tribe Called Quest and Black Sheep.
Tribe Called Quest, yeah? Yeah, right. Oh yeah. Tribe.
He did 2 tracks. So he dissected the whole thing with the original samples.
He had a sampler, I don't know.
A sampler,
yeah.
And then records, resampled it, and just showed kind of how the producers originally made the tracks. With all the ingredients together. It was super nice.
Yeah,
we call it sampling is an art. Which it is.
And then we move onwards with Koto Kid, who was also featured in the Amarta series.
Yeah, he did a solo set with an incredible setup of analog synthesizers, drum computers, and him on bass.
Yeah, it was like
solo. First time he did a performance as Koto Kid. Yeah. So we had a premiere there.
And then it felt like a DIY spaceship, you know? Yeah, all these things going on, but then on the stands and all that. But it was.
Yeah, he nailed it.
It was deep, yeah.
Yeah, that was early on the day already.
Yeah, it was early on, and then we continued. I did an interview with Kid Sublime about kind of advancing on or elaborating on the article that you guys that you wrote. Which was nice. Yeah, and then Jelle, our homeboy,
Jelle did a live set. Yeah, he destroyed it. He almost blew up the speakers.
No, he did, right? He blew up the one in the back.
I guess he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did a creative on-the-spot live improv set with his Nintendo where he was tricking.
With the Nintendo Switch on. Yeah, that was dope. And
Wizard.
then he creates his own magical worlds, not only with his music, but also with like the aesthetics around everything, from his clothing to like whatever he has on the table.
The little toys he put
Little toys and all that, Then we had a very intimate performance by Float Monkey.
Inspired by one of the live streams they did during a lockdown.
Right.
Off their couch of, I think it's also Koto Kid's living room. So they were there with the entire band, doing a minimal setup of what they normally would do as a full-on band. So the drummer had a little drum computer. Everybody was electronically plugged in. Donna, the lead singer, had a small MIDI synthesizer. So they did a really cool live stream session from their couch, and I loved it so much, and I thought this is the thing
to put here.
Take it off online and make it into a walk-in
and that
magazine.
was the transition into the night. So it started to get a little dark. And then we had Timo Tracksuit interview Art Freak. Which is really nice.
And showcased a piece of his brand new documentary.
About the album he released last year, The Seed. Which is amazing. I really loved the preview that we had, that he showed. Even though it was a little, was too much background noise going on of people.
Yeah, we felt it was evening. People felt like dancing, so what did we do? We did a little pop-up rave.
Yeah, we did a pop-up rave downstairs as well.
There was a need for dancing for some people.
Yeah.
So we just did a little pop-up rave in the basement.
Yeah, and then afterwards we had maybe the highlight. No, there were 3 highlights, and they started around the evening with Kwanzaa, who just came from Doka, where he did
United Identities event.
United Identities
Carista,
yeah. And then he just did that, and then went here. And in his mind, he said to me, in his mind, he thought like, okay, there was like in a club, and here I'm gonna do this like pretty chill, whatever. But it ended up being a jazz fusion
rave
mosh pit.
Rave,
yeah. Yeah, it was amazing. People were feeling it.
Him
man.
on the floor, everybody around it. Yeah, that worked. And then to really close it off, like the final session, we had our man Lima.
Again, yeah.
And this is also a story on its own. I mean, he came from a movie set. He had to work on a movie set that they were filming on the beach for a week. So he was in the wind, and it was October, so it was cold. So he got in all destroyed with all his stuff, hooking it up, and then he really wanted to let it all out, and he did.
Which he did,
so he jumped on the floor with everybody on the floor and just danced it all out.
Danced it off,
to get it all out, and then we did.
And then he closed off with his remix, his total touch house remix.
Little 90s Dutch music.
Yeah. I fuck with that tune though. It's so nice, yeah.
Yeah, I still think he has to release that project.
Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah, I mean, couldn't have gone any better.
No.
Maybe maybe to be a bit critical to ourselves, maybe we should have flipped the programming a bit, but I mean, it was amazing. Shout out to all the people who were there and attended this and loved this, man. Hopefully we can do ADE once more and it's full outfit and with everything.
Yeah.
Could be nice.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Let's do it this year, man.
Let's do it.